Hi everyone, this is Fahad again. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're gonna discuss how do you get your citizenship after you go to Canada on a permanent residency through Atlantic Immigration Program or any other program. So once you have your permanent residency and you are in Canada as a permanent resident, you need to live inside Canada for 1095 days, that is a total of 3 years out of 4 years, to qualify for citizenship. So once you have spent 1095 days in Canada, you are eligible to apply for your citizenship. Now when I said 3 years out of first 4 years, because it shows your commitment with the country. It shows that you want to make Canada your first home, and if you spend these 3 years, in the first 4 years you apply for the citizenship, there are very good chances they're going to give you the citizenship, right? But at the same time, if you spend 3 years out of 5 years and then you apply for the citizenship, then they're just going to see you not so much interested in making Canada your first home. Because let's say I'm living here in Dubai, right? So if I'm having a job here, I'm having a family here, and I plan to live here, I plan to settle down here, obviously every year I'll be going back home like once a month, once a year for a month max, for 2 months, right? But there's no way that I'll be going home for 6 months and then 6 months I'm living here, right? So it's the same thing. So once you have your PR, you go to Canada, you spend 1095 days out of 4 years in Canada, you qualify for citizenship, you apply for your citizenship, then there's a procedure, you get your citizenship. Now a lot of people ask, like, if they are going on Atlantic Immigration Program, do they need to stay in the Atlantic region for a year? Yes, they do, because as you can see by the name, Atlantic Immigration Program, the whole purpose of this program is to bring in foreign nationals to these Atlantic regions. Like we work from Nova Scotia, so if we have a client, he gets his PR and he gets a job offer from one of the employers in Nova Scotia, so he should go to Nova Scotia, stay in Nova Scotia for a year, so that the government can see, okay, this guy came to Nova Scotia, he contributed to the economy, he worked, he rented a place, he paid his bills, he paid his taxes. So in this way, he contributed to the economy of Nova Scotia, right? After a year, he can move to another city, you can move to Ontario, you can move to Vancouver, you can start living there. There is no restriction on you. Even though you can live in any other state from the very first day. There is no restriction on you, there is no border control inside Canada that's gonna put any stamp on your passport for moving one place to another. But at the time of citizenship, when you apply for the citizenship, they might ask you, like, out of 1095 days, have you spent 365 days in Nova Scotia, right? If you will say yes, okay, good, show us the proof. You will show them your rental agreements, the bills, salary slips, anything to prove that you were in Nova Scotia for a year, and then you had to move for a better future, for a better job, for your family's better future, anything. But if you tell them that no, you haven't lived there even for a year, that might be an issue. There is no ruling about it. They can't, reject the citizenship. But it's better, being a consultant, we always tell our clients to spend 365 days out of those 1095 days in the same state where you got your initial job offer from, and the same state who endorsed you to be a permanent resident of Canada. So I hope this video helps, and I hope this answers your questions. So once you have your PR, you go to Canada, 1095 days, you apply for citizenship. It might take 5 to 6 months to get all the needed documentation and everything, that you need to get a lawyer for all that. Then you get your citizenship. I will be making another video for express entry and provincial nominee program. Just follow me, subscribe this channel, Immigration Bible, and we'll be back with another one. Thank you.